Alright guys, welcome again. In our last session, I showed you the tools and resources that you will need to get started in your graphics and website design career. And I also gave you some assignments which I am sure that most of you have done. So then in today's training, I'm going to be showing you how to buy domain name and hosting. We are going to be looking at the concept of buying a domain name and registering your website online, the necessary things you're supposed to know and do when it comes to domain name and hosting. And as we go further in this graphics and website design training, I'll also be showing you how I charge my clients before I start their jobs. You will know all my secrets on how you can charge your clients and get them to pay you even before you start their jobs. Because I sometimes hear people say after concluding with a client, they refuse to give them the job. It is because of your manner of approach. So I'm going to show you all the secrets and strategies of communicating with clients and getting the website design contracts. So in all, we are going to be looking at how you can buy your domain name, buy your hosting, concept of domain name, concept of hosting, concept of server management, and finally I will dive further in showing you how you can get to own and host your website online for free. So guys, let us dive into my computer as I show you how to get this done. Alright guys, in this training we will be learning the concept of domain name and hosting. A domain name is simply a unique identity given to the URL of a website. Now, this is the URL of the website where you type www.jfree-technologies. Now this is the URL. So as you can see, the website pops up. You need to have a domain name before you can host a website, and this domain name is cropped out from your name or your business name. People who sell domain names are called registrars. To build and own a website, you need a domain name and hosting. I like to keep my training simple, so whatever I'm saying, please go to Google and make research if you are new to all of this. And so again, a domain name is the URL of a website and your hosting is the location where your website is stored. A good example can be one like when you are buying a computer or a phone and they ask you how many gigabytes of RAM, and you can say 20 gig or 60 gig. And here, the storage or space capacity determines the cost of the phone or computer, and this is just the same with hosting. So therefore, to own a website, you need a domain name and hosting together before you can buy and start hosting your website online. So now, my most preferred domain name registrar is called namecheap.com. This is where I like to buy my domain name, as they have good offers and good services in general. And like I said earlier, people with the responsibility of giving out domain names, that is selling domain names, are called registrars, and Namecheap is one of my favorite registrars that I love so much and I use a lot. And there are other registrars like QServer. This is qservers.ng. This is a Nigerian registrar, and here you can also purchase domain names. I also offer services of buying domain names and hosting for my clients and students. So as you go further with this training, you'll be able to decide whichever method you are going to use, as this will be very clear to you. That is, if you are going to get your domain name and hosting yourself, or if you want to do it through me, that will be fine. Now, again, this is namecheap.com, and if I need to buy a domain name for my client, I will just come on here, type the domain name. So let's say we are going with Excel Wine Shop. So I'll just come on here, type the domain name and search. And if it is available, it will be shown to me. Now, the next and very important question you are going to ask your client is what domain name type they want. Is it .com, .net, or .org, or .com.ng? So let's say we are going with the .com. So we've searched Excel wine shop. So let's see if .com is available. This is it, $9 for a year, excelwineshop.com. So if the domain name is available, it will tell me that the domain name is available for purchase, and this search is the same thing on every other registrars. That is, any of the registrars that you search with domain name and it is available, then it means it will be available on the other registrars. So if you see here on Q Servers 2, if I come on here to search Excel wine shop, I just click on search, if it's available, it is going to show me that it is available. Now this is .ng, so I want to go for .com, and if I click on .com here and click on search, voila, as you can see here, congratulations, Excel wine shop is available. The same thing here, excelwineshop.com is available. And you see here also it is sold for $6,700, and on Namecheap it is sold for $9. If I want to buy this domain now, all I need to do is click this add to cart button and I can buy this domain name. I'm also here on Q Server. If I am getting it for a year, which is this, click on continue to purchase. Another thing you need to keep in mind is what we call domain tweaking. That is, when buying a domain name, you need to make sure that the domain name is short and pronounceable. That is, easy to pronounce. Always make sure you try and settle down with your client so that both of you can decide the domain name you want to buy. And when you search for this domain name and it's available or not, you pass the domain name to your client. Tell your client about your search and the name is available, and if he or she agrees, only then you can now purchase this domain name to avoid problems in the future. You don't just go and decide to change it if maybe the name you check is not available and you decide to add something else to it. No, you have to discuss with your client. So look at this. If I go to Q Server now and I search that same thing like I have done, you will see that it's available and you can purchase your excelwineshop.com domain name. I can do it again, Excel wine shop, and search. You click on I'm not a robot and you search. .ng is available, but we want .com. You click on search. Because I have not paid, .com is available, and if I want to still purchase this domain, all I have to do is click on continue. And as you see, if I go back here, it's available for 6,000 naira. And if you are saying you want it to be just for Nigeria, the domain name, so you can make it .ng, it doesn't mean other countries cannot access it, but they have to put the .ng before they can access. And if I search this, it is even cheaper. For a year, it is available for 6,000 naira. And why .com for a year is available for 6,700 naira. So all you have to do is think of a domain name you want to use before you start. Keep this in mind. For you to take part in this training, you are already a business owner, a CEO, and we will be designing a lot of websites, so you must get a domain name and hosting. It's It's very important, as long as this training is concerned, that you get a domain name and hosting. And the sweet part is that with just one domain name and hosting, you will be able to design all of the websites we want to design. So therefore, you don't need separate domain names to get this done. And now I'll be showing you how you can use one domain name to practically design those websites. But you must remember that for every client that comes to you, you must buy a domain name and hosting for the clients. So let me just add this to the cart, which I've already done. Excel One Shop, I've added it to the cart. If I come here to view my items, you can see the items in my cart, just the domain name that I have added to cart. And if I go, I can check out to make payments with my card. But if I want to now start the hosting, I will just go to hosting and come to shared hosting, which is also the same thing as Linus hosting. This, you come here to hosting and come to share hosting. It is also the same thing as Linus hosting, and Linus is the programming language used to host websites, and there are Linus and Windows hosting. But here we are interested in Linus hosting, which some websites also call shared hosting, and here it is called shared hosting. So just click on this shared hosting. And as you see, they have given us different offers. And in the first one, they offer 3 websites. That's to say you can have up to 3 websites inside this one hosting. These websites are also called add-on domains. And by the time we get to cPanel proper, you will learn more about add-on domain. So for this, you can buy 3. You can buy 3 domains and put all in this one particular hosting. But in some other companies like QServers, let us come here to QServer and come to like QServer. If you come to hosting here and go to website hosting, you can see their offers here. For QServer, it has 0 add-on domain, meaning you only host one website in this particular hosting. That is, you can only add one domain. It doesn't mean you cannot put many websites, but you only have one domain that can be hosted here. But on Namecheap.com, you will have up to 3 domain names, as you can see here, 3 websites. So if you are going to purchase this, just click on Get Started. So as you see here, so new domain, add to cart. Now there is also another important thing called SSL. Look at it here, this at the top left side of your URL, this one, this key. When you click on it, it shows you connection is secured, meaning your website is secured for use. That is SSL. Your website is secured for use, because if people do not see this on your website, they will not feel safe to use your website. So if you want to get this done, you go to the security tab here of your Namecheap. You come here and you click on SSL certificates, and you see that these are all the certificates. So if you are buying just the one, you can choose here, click on a year. So this is for a year, $10 for your SSL. So if you are choosing this, you can click on buy now, and it will also add to cart. So I've added the domain name to cart for $9. Hosting and your SSL, which is for $10. So if I want to make payment now, I just click on confirm order. So, but for me, most of the times I don't buy SSL. If I want SSL, I just go to a site 0ssl.com. Now, this is another secret I am giving to you guys, top-notch secret that I don't share with people. So instead of going to buy SSL, you can come to this 0ssl and purchase your SSL and still use it for free, and your site will be secured. I do not always buy SSL. Just put your domain name if you have it here, Excel Wine Shop, and you click on enter, and you just follow you click on next here, and you just follow the process. They will give you your SSL for free. It is quite easy. So this is my domain name and hosting. So everything now is costing me $35. Just click on this confirm order, and if you are new, it will ask you to create an account. But I've been using Namecheap for a long time, so my account is already logged in. And when I'm in, it just asks me to go ahead and make pay now. But just in case you want to change your payment type, as you see payment details here, you can do it. You can click on change to use previously saved card. You can come here to use previously saved card or add new card. So, and like I said, I have another video on how you can create virtual cards online, and you can use these cards to make payment in case it rejects your local cards. So, but I'll just use my default account card, which I already have on the site because I've used it to make payments before. And as you can see, this is the address that I used for my card because it was a card I created online on Bata, and you can also create cards on Bata. So just play around on those payment sites that I showed you guys in the previous video. So if I am ready to complete this transaction, after making sure all my card details and billing address are correct, I will just click on continue here, and then you click on pay now. So once you click on pay now, if your card is with money, it will be debited of the sum of $35 that you see here. So there is one of my clients I purchased a domain name for. I charged him 25,000 naira to do this. This is just a domain name, and as you can see from the price here, the domain name registration costs just $9. So if you want to approximate, you can say $10, which is nothing close to 25,000 naira. You can also take this as a source of income, purchasing domain names for people, and you will make a lot of money. So when you have successfully purchased your domain name with your preferred card, you are going to receive a mail like this one from Namecheap, or something similar to this also from QServer. They'll give you your login details. These are your login details that you are going to use. These are your login details that you are going to use to log in to your cPanel. That is for you to go into your cPanel. Your cPanel is where you will start designing your website from. You have to go via the link that they have given to you here. So this is my cPanel. if you should go with the link that they have given to you here, once you click on it, it will take you to your cPanel where you can then log in. But as you can see, I am already logged in here, so for you, you can just copy your details there, your username. This is your username, you paste it there, and your password, you paste it there. And once you paste it here, you click on login. But I already logged in on my cPanel here, and this is how it will show up once you are in. So something else that I would like to add is that in this profession, you must always remember branding. And if you want to brand your clients, not just only for websites, but say for social media management, that is, you also want to create their Facebook page, their Instagram and Twitter accounts. That's branding them on social media. And if this is the case, then you must have a consistent name on all platforms. That is, if your website is excelwineshop.com, then your Facebook should be facebook.com/excelwineshop.com. excelwineshop being your username. Instagram also will be instagram.com/excelwineshop.com, and the same thing for Twitter and other platforms, social media platforms. If you have YouTube too, it should be excelwineshop.com as your channel name. So now, how do you check if these social media names are available? Here we go to this site called namecheckr.com. Namecheckr. It helps you check if your name will be available on social media. So for you to know this, you just come on here and type the name, say excelwineshop.com, and you click on search. So it's going to check and show you if it's available, and if it's not available and already taken, it will show you this. So as you can see, .com is available, Facebook is available, Twitter is available, Tumblr is available, Reddit, Slack, and them all. They are all available, as you can see. So with this, you can check on all social media platforms and know if the name that you intend using has already been taken, so that you start discussing a change of name with your clients. So let's look at another example. I will check JFE Technologies this time. JFE Technologies, and I will click on search so that we'll see. So as you already know, we have a website, jfe.com, so it's not available. Facebook is also, Twitter is also, that's why I'm showing you error. So this is the very easy way for you to be able to tell if the name that you are going to be using will be available for you to use on other social media platforms. So this is how you can easily and professionally purchase a domain name and hosting, because you have to also check your name that you are going to be using. Now, I have this secret I'm going to share with you. When you talk about Namecheap, a lot of people think domain name and hosting. Not many care to look at other options on the Namecheap website, but I have checked this and noticed that you can also do designs on namecheap.com too. Yes, I am telling you something. You can also design logos, business cards, and posters on namecheap.com. All you have to do when you are on Namecheap, you just come here. So I'm already logged in on my Namecheap account. So you just come here on this apps tab, scroll down and choose which you want, and you can scroll down to say stencil, site maker, logo maker, business card maker, all of them. So I will go with logo maker for now. So I just want to open this in a new tab so that it will make our work easy. So let's say I'm making a logo for Excel Wine Shop. So I want to make a logo for this business. So you just put the name that you want to, and you click create free logo. As you can see, so they give you options to choose. This is for you to be able to style what you want. You are able to choose different fonts. So as you can see here, just follow me, choose a style, pick your favorite font. So let's say I'm going with this for a wine shop, and then you're also going to pick your second font again, and say I want to go with this. This is the third font. So you just follow the process with them. This is very simple, but I'm going to complete this with you so that you can see how you can easily and how this will come out in the end. So let's just go on from here. So I'm going on with this. So this is the fourth one, this, and finally I should this. Okay, so this should be the final one. So I'm going with this one. So they want you to pick your color, pick your favorite color. So you can choose any of these, but since I'm going with wine and that, why don't I just go with this? So again, we are on this page. Add a slogan. So let's say I'm going with this, a taste of good wine. So you just click on continue. So search and pick your 3 favorite icons. So let's say I am going with wine. Let's say I'm going with wine. So which of them should I go for? I'm going to go with this glass and say this. So let's go with one last one and this. So continue with 3 icons. Voila. So you see, save, edit, download. So you can choose to edit whichever you prefer. So look at this. This is your full business logo. Now this is just Namecheap website. I have an even better website that I'm going to be sharing with you guys as we go on with our graphics and website design. So let's say we are choosing to go with this. So still here you can change the logos if you want to change the icon, if you want to change any of them. So I can decide to use this instead of this, but I'll just stick to this one. Then text, so just go on with this. So this is our logo, and here also, as you can see, you can click on create a business card, you can click on this to make mock-up, you can click on this to get whatever you want. So you just play around on Namecheap, play with your Namecheap apps. You can go to Stencil to do other stuff, go to business card to make more business card, and also business name generator, in case you are having problem generating a nice and catchy business name for your business. With Namecheap you can do a lot of things, but I say this again, very few people know you can do these things on Namecheap, because most people only associate Namecheap to domain name and hosting, forgetting there are other better benefits. So having seen all of this, let's talk about free hosting so that you can start owning and hosting your own free website online. This is infinityfree.net, and this is for those of you that are not ready to purchase your own domain. That means apart from purchasing your domain and hosting from those registrars, here you can get free hosting and have your website live immediately, so that you can use this to learn more about this training, and when you start to feel you are good, then you can decide to purchase a domain and hosting and migrate your work easily. So this is for cookies. Just click agree. So for you to get started and get their free hosting, come on here to click on register, or you can just click here click on sign up now. So after clicking on sign up, enter your email details here. So you can just enter, I don't know if I have so let me see. Okay, so let me just go with my other email, because I think I did a old video on Infinity Free before. Well, let me see if this email is already registered with them. So you can put your preferred password. So you repeat the same password here. Click on I have read and agreed to terms of service and I am not a robot. So click on create a new account. Choose to save or no, but I am going with never. So they have sent you a verification email to complete your registration. So now I am going to check my Yahoo to see okay, so this is my inbox, and as you can see, so I am going to check in my spam section to see. Anything from so I didn't see the verification link there, so I'm checking again. Voila, this is it. So I'll just come on here and click on verify email address. Agree. So we are in now. And as you can see, they have already created an account for my name, my email address. So what you do here is to just come on here and click create account again inside your Infinity Free dashboard. This is your account dashboard, Infinity Free. So there you have to create an account again. So just click on create an account. Now you can just put the name you want to use. So we are using Excel Wine Shop. So this is Excel Wine Shop. So because you can choose to use a custom domain, or you can continue using a subdomain. But if you are using a custom domain, that's if you are paid on Infinity Free, but we are using this for free purpose. So this is going to be for just practice. So you just continue with the subdomain, then you can choose your domain extension, any of them that you want to use. This is because it is a free hosting. So let's say I'm going with infinityfreeapp.com, then click on check availability. As you can see, the domain excelonesshop.infinityfreeapp.com is available. So your website now will be excelonesshop.com.infinityfreeapp, excelonesshop.infinityfreeapp.com. So here this is your account label. Your account username is created for you, generated automatically, and your account password should be what you want to make it. So let's say I'm using this. As our password. So I'll just keep this for reference purpose. So this is our password for excelonesshop.infinityfreeapp.com. So here you just click on I'm not a robot and click on create account. So you see that my account has been created. So all you just do now is for you to click on finish to complete the process. So voila, we are complete. We are almost done and ready to go into our cPanel. So to get into the cPanel, I will just click on control panel here. Your control panel is also called cPanel in website designing language. So you see that this is just an ad. So you just click on I approve, and once you are done, you will be taken to your cPanel. Can you see that? Can you see there is no much difference between the cPanel of Namecheap? Let me show you the Namecheap cPanel. This is my cPanel with Namecheap. As you can see, I have over 3 add-on domain here. I have over 6 email accounts, and I have over 34 MySQL database. So this is the cPanel for our paid hosting on Namecheap, and this is your cPanel for the free hosting on Infinity Free. And as you can see, there is no much difference. So guys, that is all for our training today, and in the next tutorial I am going to show you how we can start developing our website from this hosting that we just purchased, or from the free hosting on Infinity Free. So please go ahead, use your phone or your laptop or computer to browse through this site, check it out, and make sure you register on this website, Infinity Free, to get your free domain name and hosting. And like I've always said, this training is focused on you being a CEO and a boss for yourself, as by the time we get to the end of this training, I will have already shown you how you can start getting high paying clients for everything we are learning. So So this is not the kind of training that you can just take for granted. Some people contacted me privately saying they just want the training videos and materials so that they can just send me my 2,000 naira, and I said no. I rejected this money. You must pass through this training, and if you don't want to pass through this training, you have to pay 50,000 naira before I can send you the information. And if you are not ready, you can just get the fuck out of my training, right? So I'm not here for jokes. I just want to use this to empower people. I want to use this to help only serious people. I charge people 50,000 naira if you want to learn this in our office. So please go ahead, try all we have learned, and in our next tutorial we'll get into our cPanel more, go deeper, and start creating our website. So in that particular training, we will look more into copying and cloning our website and take that website to the cPanel. So see you guys in the next training. Thank you.